We on? Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to all our social media outlet channels. Excited to be with you today on this amazing Wednesday fall afternoon on planet Earth as we're making that transition out of summer into the beautiful fall, and we're getting into the early stages of less light, less warm temperatures, and we need to recorrect the inner body in regard to bringing more heat up to counterbalance the external environment. We've got a great guest today, Mr. Tim Vandervliet, who is steeped in the Wim Hof tradition in regard to tuning the nervous system, strengthening immunity, and all the great gifts that we get from the Wim Hof breathing. Unfortunately, right now, Tim is having some technical difficulties in regard to getting online. So rather than make everybody wait, I thought I'd start the show. Hopefully Tim can work out things at his end and we can have another Life with Breath expert series with all of you great folks out there. So to begin with, let's just do a little breathing and get centered. We can plant our feet firmly down onto the earth, or if you're sitting cross-legged, have a comfortable seat. When the ancients were talking about a comfortable seat, they were talking about the lower body mechanics, and the lower body mechanisms and mechanics protocol plays such a huge role in regard to what takes place in the gastrointestinal organs, in the health of our spine, in the health of our cardiovascular system, and the health of our brain. So getting comfortable in the lower body. I'm seated in a chair, I have my feet pressed firmly down. I'm on the front of my sitting bones, my sits bones, just slightly, so that I can elongate my lumbar spine, and my belly spills forward just a fraction of an inch, creating a relaxation response in the front of my lumbar spine, and it allows the thoracic diaphragm muscle to move freely down into the abdomen during the process of inhale, stoking the energy of the enteric nervous system of the belly, where we have so much great serotonin and dopamine to keep our emotional intelligence evolving moment by moment, day by day. Coming up to the upper body, we'd like to see the shoulder blades back and down, but we don't want them so far back and down that we're creating tension in the chest. So there's that balancing line where the blades are back and down away from the earlobes, but we're relaxed in the front of the heart and the front of the lungs. Once we come to the face, we want everything in the face to be super chill, super relaxed. We don't want any excessive tension in the forehead, around the eyes, the cheekbones, the low jaw, the lips, and we'd like the top of the tongue to rest on your upper palate. Breathing through your nostrils. Let's kickstart some energy, and then we'll bring the energy down with alternate nostril breathing. So we'll start with some kicked up diaphragmatic breathing. Hands come to the shoulders. Relax your hands. On the inhale, reach up to the ceiling, and on the exhale, pull the hands back to the starting position. It's about 1 round per second. Let's do about 15. You ready? 3, 2, 1, begin. Hands come down. Hold the breath out several seconds, and you'll notice you just oxygenated your system, so there isn't any need for breath right now. As the body calls for breath, inhale slowly from your navel to your collarbone. Hold the breath in. Draw up on the buttock, draw the navel back and up, and lift the ribs away from the hips. Let that energy expand and build. Stay calm in the mind. Using the ocean sound in your throat and your abdominal muscles, begin a skillful exhale. Hold the breath out several seconds at the base of your exhale. Bring the right hand up. And when you're ready to inhale, take the right thumb, close off the right nostril, inhale up the left nasal channel. Close off, release, exhale right. Inhale slowly up the right nasal channel. Close off, release, exhale left. Inhale slowly up the left nasal channel and pause for a moment. Hit the brakes. Close off, release. Exhale right. Inhale slowly up the right nostril. Pause. Hit the brakes. Stop our lives. Feel that. Close off the right. Exhale left. Beautiful. Bring the hands down and shake out your hands. And let go of any excessive tension in the fingers, the wrists, the forearms. And just bring a fresh supply of oxygen and nutrients to these amazing hands that you have, which are an extension of your heart space. Breathing slowly now. Allow the hands to be palms down. Slow your breath down. Slow motion inhale, stabilize the mind. Slow motion exhale, stabilize the body. If you're aware of the ocean sound technique from the yoga system, add that to the diaphragmatic breathing. Slow motion inhale, but stay with the inhale a little bit longer. Feel the buoyancy in the top of the lungs. Slow motion exhale. Deflate these lungs slowly to completion. Close that moment. Inhale. Start a new moment. Exhale. Close the moment. Inhale. Start a new moment. Exhale. Close the moment. Beautiful. So noticing the dialogue that we have between the navel and the chest during the inhale, and the dialogue that we have in the body between the navel and the chest during the exhale, and how your mind responds to the flow of the in-breath and the flow of the out-breath, the flow of the ingoing energy, potential energy, the ability to do things and get things done, and then what happens during the exhale, the ability to let go, to relax, to reboot, and center ourselves. So just play with that. Slow motion inhale. Slow motion exhale. See if you can stretch a little more air in and out. And folks would say to me, Ed, how can I get more air in on the inhale? And how can I get more CO2 out on the exhale? Well, here's a great way to do it. Let's try this. Bring your awareness to your nose. Slow diaphragmatic inhale until you can't inhale anymore. Keep inhaling, keep inhaling. That feels like a full inhale. Now open your mouth, allow it to turn into the beak of a bird, and just fill the top of the lungs with a quick mouth inhale. Swallow it. Press the feet down and hold in. Expand that fresh energy from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head. Now exhale through your nose, slowly, rhythmically, and start to find some depth to the exhale. And then right at the end, there's stale air in the lungs. So just pretend you're blowing a birthday candle out. And that's a complete exchange. So do the nose first. Nostril inhale from the belly to the ribs to the chest. Stay on the inhale through the nose. Now add the mouth. Swallow the air. Press the feet down. Straight spine. Drop into your mind and relax. Exhale slowly through your nose and bleed that air slowly out through the nostrils. And when you can't get any more out through the nose, complete exhalation. Pause for a moment. Try a couple on your own. Slow motion, nostril diaphragmatic inhale. Get full through the nostrils first. Then add the mouth. Swallow. Bring that air down into your stomach. And just be still. Be silent. And relax into your mind and refresh your energy again and again and again. Exhale slowly through your nose. Sense the thoracic diaphragm pushing up towards the collarbone And then right at the end, add that mouth exhale. Pause just a moment. Repeat. One more. When you're holding in, draw up. Exhale through the nose. Hinge at the hips slightly so you get a little more evacuation of the belly, hinging at the hips, and then inhale back up. Exhale. Be still for a moment. And then let's reboot the brain with that fresh energy we just kicked up in the spine with alternate nostril breathing. Closing off the right nostril, inhaling up the left. Close off, release, exhale right. Inhaling up the right. Close off, release, exhale left. This is really easy for you. When you want to go a little deeper, add a pause at the end of the inhale and exhale. Inhaling left nostril, and when the lungs are complete, hold the breath in several seconds. Close off the left nostril, release the thumb pad, exhale down the right nasal channel, and when the exhale is complete, pause several seconds. Inhale right nostril. Pause for several seconds. Close off, release, exhale left. Hold the breath out several seconds. Bring the right hand down. Sweep your arms out and up overhead. Interlace your fingers overhead. And hold the breath in. Exhale the arms out to cactus position. And just turn to your right. Turn to your left. Just get a wonderful spinal massage. It's a focused breath. The abdominal organs love the simple twisting. And as you go side to side and you twist, keep the elbows wide. When I turn to the right, I press into the left foot first. And when I turn to the left, I press into the right leg first. So it's press left, twist right, press right, twist left, press left, twist right. Notice what happens in the brain when you unlock the body with this concept. Good. Come back to neutral. Inhale your arms overhead. Hold the breath in. Reach out to the right. Reach out to the left. Over to the right. Back to the left. Come back to center. Exhale down into these cactus arms. And then press into the left foot, turn to the right. Press into the right foot, turn to the left. And continue. Great spinal massage. Stay on the inhale. Stay on the exhale. Don't lose your connection to the earth. Feel that heel plate. Feel those ball joints, the toe pads. Draw up on the arch of your foot. One more. Inhale, press the feet, take the hands up. This time, hold in. Bend your elbows, reach up. Bend your elbows, up. Continue, hold in. Reach, reach, reach. And exhale, down. Bring your hands back to your legs. Take a stabilizing breath. Stabilize the mind. Longer exhale through the nose. Stabilize your heart rate and blood pressure. Bring your right hand down onto your right knee. Take your left hand out front and just twist the spine. When you can't twist any further, lift your chest up and twist further. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the air. Hold the breath out and push the thoracic diaphragm down towards the pelvic floor. Inhale, sweep back around. Left hand, left leg. Right hand comes around. Twist to your desired level of sensation. When you can't go any further, lift your chest. This is a great adrenal cleanse and kidney cleanse. You just get a little back bend. You twist a little further. Now let's kickstart the exhale. Exhale all the air. Hold out and push the thoracic diaphragm down. Right down into your seat. Inhale back. Take yourself back. Notice what you're feeling as you close your eyes and merge with these pure feelings, these quality thoughts, breathing as slowly as you can. Let's increase the vibrancy of the thoracic diaphragm. We know the thoracic diaphragm is almost like a second heart in regard to its importance to removing toxins and building new cells and new energy and proteins in the body. So I just slide my hands down my legs. I take my hands and I wrap up my ankles with my arms inside my legs. I create this wonderful crease like a kink in an old garden hose. So I'll inhale and I'll hold the breath in and I'll lift the thoracic diaphragm up underneath my heart and lungs where the diaphragm normally is after the exhale. I'll exhale with an ocean sound in my throat. I'll hold the breath out and I'll push the thoracic diaphragm back into the gut where it normally is at the end of my inhale. Let's practice this, getting more range of motion and strength in the diaphragm. Pressing the feet down, inhale, hold, lift the diaphragm up, back bend slightly. Exhale. Push the thoracic diaphragm down. Inhale, hold, lift the energy up towards your shoulders. Exhale slowly through your nose. Push the thoracic diaphragm down like you're trying to evacuate your bowels. One more. Inhale. Hold. Lift. Draw the energy of the gut, the heart, up into the top of your brain. Exhale. Push the brain energy down the spine, through the belly, into the pelvic floor. Push down. Inhale. Slide up slowly. Relax now. Let that energy settle. The maximum learning of breath control techniques occur when we come out of the movement and the breath control sequence. This is where we want to be still. This is where we want to pay attention deep inside without attachment to whatever comes our way from our mind's ear or eye. The brain, it loves to do things. It loves to help us. It loves to be with us and give us ideas and strategies. That's the doing brain. The brain also likes to just be. It loves silence. It loves stillness, regardless of what your mind tells you. What we wind up, these great practices show us how to wind them down. This is as a culture, as a civilization, if we're going to make it, we've got to unwind and slow down everything that has wound us up in a negative way prior to this moment in our life. Let's start to unwind, ladies and gentlemen. Let's unwind. How do you unwind? Inhale as slowly as you can, creating safety in the old mammalian brain and activating the higher neural circuits at the top of the brain. Slow motion exhale, longer in length than your inhale. This begins the unwinding and rewiring process. Slow inhale. Alert the brain that the inner environment and the outer environment are friendly. They are kind. Unwind on the exhale. See if you can blank your mind during the process of exhale. If you need to unwind a little more, brief breath holds are super important. And these are a huge tool for reasserting executive command functioning over the different brain departments. So these holds are very short, and we create little gaps in our mind, little gaps in time-based sequences that normally animate us. And in these little holdings, we can create space where we sense there's only subconscious stress. So just a slow motion inhale. Pause for just a second or two. Exhale slowly. Pause for just a second or two. Try a couple rounds of that. See if you can unwind what might be a little too wound up for us to interact with in a healthy way. For those of you competitive folks out there, if you wanted to add a little more intensity to this, we could add a little structure to a breathing ladder that would produce more relaxation. How could we do that? So let's start out. Inhale, hold for 2. Exhale, hold out for 4. Inhale, hold in for 3. Exhale, hold out for 6. Inhale, hold in for 4. Exhale, hold out for 8. Inhale, hold in for 5. Exhale, hold out for 10. Last one. Hold in for 6. Hold out for 12. Let's do the ladder down now. Hold in for 5. Hold out for 10. And we'll work the ladder back down. Hold in for 4. Hold out for 8. Hold in for 3. Hold out for 6. Hold in for 2. Hold out for 4. Breathe naturally now. Let your autonomic nervous system and the genius that it is, let it breathe for you. You just sit back in the back of the limousine in your mind and just watch the light and sound show that we were able to create. We did it together. Here's a great little movement to open up more breathing channels around the ribs, and it gives us a strong detoxification effect around the front of the hips, the lower the belly, the side of the glutes, spaces where we tend to have a little bit of extra inflammation as we age. So a wonderful tool would be press your feet down, take your left hand up as high as it can go. Now reach out slowly to the right and start your exhale and just feel the vacuum that occurs in the lower left side of your belly through your descending colon, your spleen, your stomach. Get that suction there, and then inhale, come back up and bring that left hand down. Reach the right hand up as high as it can go. Get the release through the shoulder girdle. Start to release out to the left. And you want to feel this suction as the exhale takes place around your ascending colon, through your liver and gallbladder. And then you inhale back up. So in real time, it's inhale, reach up to the sky of your mind, up into the clouds, beyond the clouds. Start to reach out to the right, ocean sound exhale, and create as much suction as you can where you feel inflammation around that left hip. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, reach up into your mind. Exhale, start your journey out to the left. Focus down on the right side of your abdomen. Inhale up. One more each side. Reach up, reach out. Exhale, strong seat. Focus on the left side of your belly. Sense what's going on there. Inhale back. Last one. Get out of that back. Reach. Exhale. Start your journey. Strong legs. Focus on the right side of your belly. Inhale. Come on back. Notice what's going on. Take your fingertips. Come in between your ribs. And just like an old rake, just move these through the internal and external intercostals. Break up any old tension there with just simple massage like this. Good. It's tense there, isn't it? And then bring your hands back. Now, take an inhale and tell me how that feels. Take an exhale. How's that feel? Are you interested in that? Let's practice this. Inhale. Notice your heart rate is as stable as a diamond. Exhale. Diamond heart. Inhale. Exhale. And maybe you want to add an intention to your in-breath and the energy of your in-breath. And you add a mental intention for what you would prefer sometime in the future in your life. Or it could be right now. Adding breath to a mental intention. You've put yourself in an unbelievable, powerful place to co-create in the inner world what you want to occur in your outer world. It'll never occur out here until it is seen and heard in a healthy way in here. So we did these movements. We had these simple little breath control protocols. We now have this diamond heart that has been stabilized. Now, if you wish, you can create intention because the mind is clear of any murkiness or any darkness or heaviness, anything with an edge to it or attachment. So add your breath to your intention and see if life doesn't get lighter, brighter, you smile more, and it not drawn in to some of the habits and behaviors that we were using years ago, as we are no longer that, are we? This is time to lighten the load, everyone. Everything I want you to carry is a material to help you grow from the inside out. Me too. So, wrapping this all up, linking breath with all movement. When you're exercising, link your inhale with your brain, what you visualize, what you want to occur. And at the end of the inhale, start to make it happen. And on the exhale, relax and go for the ride. When you're at work, something you want to occur, start that on the inhale. Exhale, make it happen. When you want to fall asleep at night, link the inhale to the mental phrase, I would prefer a restful, easeful, peaceful night's sleep. Exhale, get out of your own way and allow it to happen. So use your inhale to straighten the spine, open your mind, have an intention, and on the exhale, watch it happen. Don't start things on your exhale when energy is leaving the body. Start what you want to co-create with the universe on the inhale, as you are most powerful at the apex of your inhale. When your lungs are filled with fresh energy, like 2 life jackets, you feel so light when the lungs are filled. And we constantly want to stretch and build lung tissue. And the way to do that is to strengthen inspiratory muscles, strengthen expiratory muscles. Rib cage is more elastic. Spinal column is more flexible. We alkaline the blood. We have rhythmic hormonal secretions, and we have the mental ability to watch the mind, not react to the mind subconsciously every time something comes up that disturbs you. Most of the time, it's just the caps off the toothpaste. So keeping energy levels steady, eating great food regularly, and starting what you want to occur on the inhale, and on the exhale, get out of the way and make it happen. It was good to be with you today. I look forward to reconnecting with you soon. I hope you got something out of this experience. It was great to be with you. And as always, go be great.